Hi everyone. So we are going to try something new. Actually, this is new. This is not that new to me because I was a member of our Quiz Bee team back in the day. So this was the PowerPoint presentation for the Quiz Bee, for the local Quiz Bee that we conducted in our university or in our college for the psychology department. So, yeah, so today I'm going to try answering correctly every item from easy to difficult question. So, are you ready, guys? Hold on a second. Yeah, there you go, Kalasag Quizbee. So for the easy round, let's try this out. So by the way, just a brief introduction. I am a psychology graduate of Bulacan State University, and I am currently a part-timer in Native Camp. I am an online English teacher. I am still waiting for our provincial capital to provide an update regarding the status of my application there. And also, I'm waiting for a call from a government office as well. So yeah, so let's kill this boredom. So I just taught four students today in native camp, and I suppose I got a little bored. I got a little bored in teaching, so let's try answering, or let's try moving our brain cells. Let's try if my stock knowledge is enough to, to perfect this quiz bee questions. So for the easy round, let's have question number one. The first group of people who are considered to be theorizing on human cognition and behavior are okay. A, sociologists, B, philosophers, C, scholars, and or D, alchemists. Of course, my answer for this question is letter B, philosophers. So, do we need to justify it? Do we need to have an explanation? So, actually, that is the foundation actually of our that is the foundation of our field psychology. Um, you need to become, I mean, philosophers are ancient, you know, before magkaroon tayo ng psychologist in our world, philosophers munang meron. So they theorize on human cognition and behavior as well. So time's up. Philosophers, I was correct. Okay, number one. Number two, the one who coined the term self-efficacy. A, Watson, B, Goleman, C, Bandura, or D, Rotter. I'm pretty sure this is Bandura. Albert Bandura. Okay, let's see if I'm correct. I still got it, guys. I still got it. By the way, truthfully speaking, I did not went through this PowerPoint presentation. Why am I being defensive? I did not go through this PowerPoint presentation. I just, out of nowhere, I just had an idea. Oh, why not answer this quiz bee questions from easy round to difficult round? See if I can still remember, what I studied back in the college or back in my college days. So yeah, let's have number three. Which of the following is not a behavioral tendency? A, absenteeism. B, consumption. C, frowning. Or D, ruminating. I'm pretty sure that absenteeism and consumption are both behavioral tendencies. And frowning, like doing that or making faces, it's also a behavior. So let's I my answer for this question is ruminating because ruminating it is in your head. It's it's the thought process that counts. Okay? So, yeah. I hope it's I still got it, guys. So let's have question number 4 for the easy round. Remember, this is just an easy round. That's why I'm answering um almost all the questions correctly because we're not yet done for the easy round. So question number 4, Freud's follower that coined the terms collective unconscious and archetypes. I'm pretty sure this is Carl Jung. Yeah, the guy who is very controversial because of his um how can I describe his contribution in the field? Very mystical, very mythical. No, it's very spiritual. Jung's approach in psychology is very spiritual. Yeah. So Alfred Adler, Karen Horney, Carl Rogers. Alfred Adler is also a follower. A follower? Is he a follower? But he's still in the psychodynamic, psychodynamic group of psychologists. Karen Horney. Let's see. Carl Rogers, humanistic existential. Like perspective. That's Carl Rogers. Time's up. Oh, good. Collective unconscious archetypes. Number 5, a mental state and intense emotional response characterized by a feeling of preoccupation and fear, more or less intense and enduring. Oh God, dito na humirap, guys. A, worry. B, anxiety. C, frustration. Or D, grief. Okay, I will just answer this instantly. I think it's A. Oh God. Oh, maybe it's B. Oh, yeah, it's B. More or less intense and enduring. It's B. There's preoccupation, there's fear. Wait, intense emotional response. Okay, that's the keywords. Those are the keywords. Intense emotional response. I guess this is anxiety. Okay, letter B, letter B. Good thing I changed my answer. Okay, number 6. Jenny is observed by her classmates recently to show lack of emotions and feelings whenever they are laughing or having fun in class. Jenny can be deemed to be showing, oh God. Okay, so we will cancel out sympathy and empathy. So we are choosing between apathy or anhedonia. Apathy is lack of empathy. You have no pakialam or you have no concern at all. Lack of concern, that is apathy. Anhedonia, if I'm not mistaken, it means lack of pleasure or lack of feeling the sense of pleasure. But it doesn't mean that you lack emotions. Yeah, it means you lack emotion. So I think this is anhedonia. It's not that Jenny has no concern with the situation or with what's happening. It's just that Jenny has has very blunt reactions to what's happening around her. So I hope it's correct. Oh my God, this is so embarrassing. So the answer to this question is apathy. Okay, apathy, lack of concern. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just realized it now. Anhedonia. Let's search. Anhedonia, lack of feeling sense of pleasure. Or am I girl? Anhedonia. Oh, this is so embarrassing. A psychological condition characterized by inability to experience pleasure in normally pleasurable acts. So, for example, exercise. And not for so many. Exercise is not that pleasurable. It is, I think. mm, when you exercise, you need to reward yourself afterwards. So it's not something that you can say is pleasurable to all, but maybe playing video games or TikTok, you know, maybe watching a TikTok and then you don't find it, very pleasurable or such. So lack of emotions and feelings, that's apathy, you guys. So let's have question number 7. I have already one wrong answer. The type of psychologists that used various motivation and organization theories to enable workers and employees to perform efficiently and effectively on their jobs. Oh God. Motivation organization. I think this is general. This is very general. IO psychologist. Of course, it's not abnormal and counseling psychologist. It's just between IO and human factors. But human factors is also known as ergonomics. If I'm not mistaken, ergonomics is all about, the tools that a worker uses in his workplace. So, for example, the table or the chair. Yeah. So let's see. I don't know if I have the right reasoning out, the, the right reasoning for my answer, but I am correct. I was correct. Question number 8. Marcus is perceived by his friends to be somewhat weird. He always arrives late on their meetings and he doesn't want to shake hands with them. There is an instance that he is caught cleaning his hands with very hot water. Marcus are showing signs of obsessive compulsive, oppositional. Of course, it's not oppositional defiant disorder. I know it's not conduct disorder. It's not phobic disorder. So, the clue here, what's the clue? Cleaning his hands with very hot water. Hmm. Is that being obsessive and compulsive? Yeah, I think so. Because, yeah, there's something about his hands. Marcus doesn't want to shake hands. And he cleans his hands with very hot water. And yes, obsessive compulsive disorder. The Marcus is showing. Okay, Marcus is showing signs of a yeah, because maybe he doesn't want to contract viruses or any bacteria from other people or other stuff. Right. Question number 9. Children diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder are commonly associated in which of the following characteristics? Okay. A. Entrap. B. Socially precise. C. Intellectually challenged. Or D. Stringent disobedience. I would go with letter C. Intellectually challenged. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to elaborate on this. So let's have question number 10. John B. Watson is best known as founder of course, it's not individual psychology because that's Alfred Adler. Cognitive behaviorism. Oh, that's a lot. Behaviorism. Gestalt psychology. Yeah, I'm familiar with this with the founders of Gestalt. It's not one of them is not John B. Watson. So I go for letter A for this question. Watson. Watson. John B. Watson. John B. Watson. Okay. Okay, we have 1 minute break. Just kidding. 5 seconds break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Average round. So far I only have for the easy round I got one question wrong. And now we go for the average round. Question number 1. People who are showing balanced degree of being inclined to social activities and individual pursuits. I call this ambiverts. I call, or we call it ambiverts. We call them ambiverts because they are, in between being introverts and extroverts. There's no such thing as isoverts. There's no such people as isoverts. If, let's see, isoverts. See? Nothing. No. So, this ambiverts. Yay! Number two, which of the following visual representations of data are commonly used to present correlations? Okay, this is scatter plot. If I remember my research subject right. So I think we learned this in field methods, research project, um, yeah, theses. Yeah, I've learned this. It's scatter plot. Yay! Those are the how can I describe scatter plot? Just search it. Search it, guys. We are already technologically advanced. So, question number three. According to psychoanalytic theory, this is the psychic structure that is blind, impulsive, and irrational. This is id, letter C. Okay. So that's id, ego, and superego. Your id, it is the, how can I describe it? Is your nature as a human. Yeah, id, and then how can I say this? Yeah, pleasure principle. It works, or it works in pleasure principle. If I want that, I will get that no matter what. But super ego balance out id because super ego is your conscience. It works in your how do you call this, moral principle. Once you are told that not it is not good to do that, you will have the conscience not to do that even though you want to do that. So ego, it is stuck in between id and superego. Ego um is the one that listens to both sides and decide. Now you are the ego, in short. So question number four, or your decision making is the ego. If I'm making any sense, you know. Question number four, process by which information is encoded, stored, and retrieved. Oh God, encoded, stored. Process by which information is encoded, stored, and retrieved. I must say this is a very general description of memory. Yeah, I cannot say this is just retention. Ah, yeah, I think this is retention. Process. Memory is, I don't think memory, you can consider memory as a process. Memory is 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 the thought that you remember. It's an idea or a picture you remember, right? Retention. I think this is letter C. Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. I did not change my answer. So yeah. So my first so my first line of thought, or my first thought process is correct. So yeah, encoding, what you call that? Encoding, storing, and retrieving. It's memory. Okay, 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 fine. Number five. So I have two wrong answers already. Number five, a type of memory which are facts and knowledge in its nature. A type of memory which are facts and knowledge in its nature. I don't know. Implicit, procedural, that's, how, for example, how to tie your shoes. Semantic memory. I must say, I must say semantic, but I'm not really sure. Actually, it's hard for me to distinguish this, type of memory already, even though I'm familiar with them, but I'm sorry, I'm not a good student back in the day. Oh yeah, but I got that correct answer. Okay, I'm being silly now. So let's have number six. This is type of amnesia wherein the person becomes incapable of retaining memory of events that transpired after the actual trauma. This is not the great amnesia or a flashbulb amnesia. Retrograde amnesia, this is you forgot everything from your past. Everything that occurred before the accident. So, since it's transpired after, you cannot retain memory of events that transpired after the actual trauma, it's anterograde. I'm not sure if I recalled the distinction right, but yeah, I'll go for C. Okay, I was correct. Okay, number seven. A lazy individual who accuses peers of being uncooperative group task is exhibiting which of the following defense mechanism? A lazy. Lazy siya, guys. Pero sinisisi niya sa peers niya. It's not sublimation because it's not a productive, defense mechanism. Um, Not denial because there's accusing. So I can say this is projection. You know, yeah, the lazy individual projecting, who he really is towards his peers. That's correct. Number eight, the author of moral development theory. This is Kohlberg. I'm pretty sure this is Kohlberg. Oh yeah. If I will try to remember. Yeah, this is the pre-conventional, conventional, and post-conventional level of morality, I think. Okay, so it's question number nine. Individual ability to face stressful or traumatic events and to reorganize one's life in a positive manner in the face of difficulties. I would say this is resilience. Yeah. Number 10, defined as a feeling of tension that can be both emotional and physical. Oh, yeah, there's emotional and physical stress. D. Okay. Now, for the last round, difficult round. So for the easy round, I got one wrong answer, and for the as well as with the average round. Now let's see with a difficult round. Number one, an involuntary, an invol, an involuntary. An involuntary, sudden, rapid, recurrent, non-rhythmic, stereotyped motor movement or vocalization. Example might be eye blinking and throat clearing. I think this is stick. This is stick. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So number two, Rico, a fourth year college student, always desired to be the center of attention. Due to that, he does things in exaggerated manner like speaking loudly and eating noisily. He always praises others on how they look but constantly asks for feedback on how he looks and perform on various tasks. Rico is manifesting what type of dysfunctional personality? I would say this is not narcissistic if you are thinking that. This is very histrionic, very exaggerated, you know, see? Number three, which brain part is responsible for your awareness of yesterday, today, and tomorrow? I would say this is hippocampus. Awareness? No, 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 no. This is not hippocampus. Hippocampus is in charge with our memory. So I would say prefrontal cortex. But I don't have any explanation with that because that's just how it is. I thought it was hippocampus, but I hope I got this correct, even though I changed my answer. Ooh, really? Prefrontal cortex. Because I don't know. It is, I mean, the yeah, I cannot explain it, guys. I'm really sorry. Number four, what personality or temperament are you called off if you're always emotional due to separations and very fragile in one's feeling? I would say this is melancholic. Choleric is being hot tempered. Phlegmatic is being, being cool, being chill, being emotionally stable. Is that correct? Sanguine is very cheerful, very, aggressive, and melancholic is very blue, very sad, very emotional. So I would say this is melancholic. So number five, existentialists believed that people will manifest problematic personality characteristics when he or she is unable to. Okay, existentialists. Okay, keep that in mind, Casey. Existentialists, problematic personality, unable to fulfill the whims of Eros and Thanatos. This is for psychodynamic theorists. Find meaning and purpose. Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's B. Find meaning or and purpose. Because have good reinforcement value, that's for behaviorists. Clarify archetypes, that's for psychodynamic theorists like Carl Jung. Yeah, got it correct. So question number six, a sleep attack, wherein a person falls asleep suddenly and irresistibly, like this, like that. So I would say this is narcolepsy. Yeah. So out of nowhere, you will just, even though you're not very sleepy, you'll just do that. And then you would every like not like that, but you would really, rest. Your body will be rested immediately, suddenly. Okay, question number seven. All of the following are ways to enhance our intrapersonal meaning intra, not with other people, but with yourself. Intelligence, doing diaries. Except, okay, always remember that. For all those who are taking board exams or multiple choice exam, always remember this trap. Except, okay. So, ano daw yung nag enhance ng interpersonal intelligence natin? Siyempre, tatlo dyan. Kasi may nag-iisang hindi. It's B, networking. Because it enhances our interpersonal intelligence. Because you are building networks, you are making connections with other people. So doing diaries, introspection, and meditation, there they are ways to enhance our relationship to ourselves, interpersonal intelligence. Number eight. Okay, got it correct. Most of the media outside the Philippines always describe its people as being resilient, humorous, and collectivist. This idea is recognized by most Filipinos and take it as a compliment from the people outside. Those descriptions is termed by Gordon. Oh, actually, guys, I have a justification why I would have a hard time answering this question. And most probably I will get this wrong. Gordon Alport is not very popular in our study of psychology in at least in our college. So Gordon Alport, I would say secondary traits. Oh God, cardinal traits. We can say cardinal traits as well, but cardinal traits, this is extreme. Like when I say you are like Mother Teresa, you know that you're very generous. Those are what you call cardinal traits. For example, Mother Teresa is very generous, very spiritual, very hopeful. So we can identify the characteristics with someone that has that characteristics. Common traits, we can say it's common traits, but it's either B or C. But I'll go with C. Oh God, it's common traits. Yeah, because Filipinos, community of people like having common, yeah. This is, I think this is very common sense, but why did I, get it wrong? Yeah, I have many excuses, that's why. Question number 9, those who have high extroversion just like me and conscientiousness also like me are more likely to become good. Can I become a good artist? Because it's really my aspiration to become a performing artist. But the answer for this one is A. Sorry, guys. It's no, 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 no. Managers. Yeah, I changed my initial answer to managers. Okay, it's not lawyers, but managers. But I have a high extroversion and high conscientiousness, but I want to become an artist. Okay, artist maybe. Yeah, they are high in introversion because they look within themselves and they express what they think and what they feel through art. So I think this is letter B. See, because when you are high in extroversion, you can communicate easily what you can see, what you can envision for the company or for the team, right? So you can communicate it. You are a good communicator and um you're good with people. And with high conscientiousness, you're very detail oriented. You know the strengths and weaknesses of your team and you know how to handle it, such things. Okay. Enough. Number 10, last question for difficult round. Peter always avoid confrontations. He wanted things to be smooth and peaceful. When people disagree with him, he just conforms and adjusts. From the description given, Peter may have high level of five-factor trait. Five-factor model trait. That's C, agreeableness. See, we're done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, there's a tiebreaker. Let's try to answer this. This is not multiple choice. Okay, let's answer this. Well-known Filipino behaviorist for being B.F. Skinner's assistant. Lagman. Is this Lagman? Alfredo Lagman. Lagmay. Okay, it's not Lagman, it's Lagmay. Okay. I just guessed. I just guessed. Okay, number 2, the author of Psychological Well-Being Skill. Oh God, Psychological Well-Being Skill. Is this well-being? So maybe humanistic. I mean, humanistic. There's Bandura. There's um hierarchy of needs. You know yun? Oh my God, I forgot hierarchy of needs. Maslow. Maslow, Bandura, Carl Rogers. I no 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 no. This is maybe this is positive psychologist. Csikszentmihalyi or who or oh my god, I forgot the founder of positive psychology. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This is so embarrassing, but the answer would be Carolyn Riff. No, it did not cross my mind. I'm so sorry. I am also not with this familiar with this you know um I don't know what to call her. The assistant of John B. Watson that later on become his lover. Lover. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand? I don't know. This is a girl. What I'm sure about this is oh my god, I'm so sorry. This is a woman. A freaking woman. Rosalie Rayner? I don't know. On whose personality theory does Herman Rorschach base his ink blot test? God, oh my god, I don't know. Personality theory. Um, I would say, oh my god, sorry, Jung. Jung. I was correct because there's collective unconscious. There's archetypes and such. Okay, clincher. Sigmund Freud is the mentor of Eric Erikson. No, false. Yeah, false. That's false. Sabina Spillrain. I don't know her. Is Jung's patient that became his lover. Yes, yes. We watched this in our theories of personality subject. Sabina, I think he's a patient of Jung. Tas parang naging kabit si Sabina. Like they did sexual acts. Like, oh my God, very controversial. I told you. Watch that. I forgot the title of the movie, but it covers Carl Jung's story or life story or story as a therapist, a psychotherapist. Uh, a dangerous method. Okay, watch that, guys. T-test is an Oh my God, I'm not good in experimental psychology, but I'll try to answer this. T-test is an analysis used on two interval variables. God, sh- I should know this. T-test is an analysis used on two interval variables. T-test, T-test. Oh my God. T-test or no, maybe this is true, 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 true. I'm so sorry. Whoever my professor in experimental psychology, maybe it's Mom Anna. I forgot. She's the guidance counselor in our university, and I'm so sorry, Mom Anna. And just to give you like a valid reason, we went into online classes during her time. That's why our subject with her was not very quality. Okay, so it's pandemic, so no doubt. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this, when boredom strikes. Let's kill that boredom. Thank you so much. So, yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh, yeah. Bye. Let's end. Oh my God. How do I stop the recording? There you go. Again. Bye. Walang katapusang paalam.